Okay, do you want to know one of my biggest pet peeves in our industry? It is the most overlooked part of any enrollment event. And by enrollment event, I mean an event where you're making a high ticket offer. Okay, are you ready for it? It's the thing that everybody misses when they're designing their enrollment event, and it is housekeeping. Now, whether it is you or an MC doing the housekeeping, and listen, you don't need an MC, but if you have one, you have got to script the comments through the lens of enrollment. Intros, outros, all those little moments that are the bridges in between sessions at your event need to be tightly scripted through the lens of enrollment, because here's the deal. Everything is enrollment. And if you're not looking at it through that lens, you would be amazed how quickly it can go sideways and completely botch all the training, all the planning, all the things that you've been doing for months to fill this event, promote this event, to manage this event, to prep for this event, to run this event. It can all go out the door in an instant. And let me give you an example. We had an event one time where the host made the offer. They finally made their high ticket offer. An MC jumps up and gets on stage, and you know what they do? They tell everyone it's their last chance to buy a t-shirt. That's right, a t-shirt. Now, how much is a high ticket offer? This was $15,000. How much is a t-shirt? $15. Would we like to sell more t-shirts or more high ticket offers? You can see where I'm going with this. It can be the simplest sleight of hand that is a complete miss. So this is why you want to script everything. In fact, I think this is so important that I literally have a master housekeeping deck that I've designed over 20 plus years of doing this. And every time we have a miss, I rescript to make sure it never happens again. It's pretty rare because we've been doing this for a while, but there's always room for improvement. So this master housekeeping deck not only gets used and customized for all of our private clients, I actually give it to our students because I know it's so common to have a misstep. Another one would be being clear about when to be back for the next session, and the next session is super, super important. Or not setting up the next session, or saying something like, come back for our next session where you're going to meet students before we make you an offer. I mean, that may sound crazy, and it is, but stranger things have happened on stages. You would never have an MC come up after you make an offer, and you always want to make sure your MC knows how to set up an offer. All these little moments are super important. Here's another little simple one. At the end of day one, they should be doing a really tight job, and if you're the MC, that's you that should be doing it, of promoting what the next day is going to be so that people show up. And at the end of day two, they should be doing the same thing. And then last but not least, and this is one of my favorite stealth moves, is if you do have an MC and you, the host, are making an offer, at specific prescribed moments, you can have the MC do a very short, very simple call to action. Super short, super simple. They're not pitching. It's just a reminder of a deadline, a reminder that the welcome celebration is about to start, which is the place where all the new buyers are going. Now, they've been able to sneak that in, and it feels far less salesy than if you had done it. These are all the stealth moves that are super critical during a 3-day enrollment event where you're making a high ticket offer, and you really want to put the time and attention into doing it. This is not something to be left to the last minute. This is not something to be left to chance. Don't be one of those people who puts all your energy into content design, all your energy into offer design, all your energy into repitch design, and no energy into housekeeping design, because sometimes the little moments matter as much or more as the big ones. And smart event hosts know that. And once you know that, you can do this.